Mr. Frank Schulte with the national anthem. And here's your referee for this semi-final division opener, Dave Newell, who had a rough outing his last time here in the Boston Garden. Randy Mitten and Ryan Bozak, the linesman. You're looking at Peter Sidorkovich in the Montreal goal tonight. He has appeared in 2 Stanley Cup games previously, last season, losing in both cases. At the other end of the ice, a veteran of Stanley Cup campaigns, Reggie Lemelin. Lemelin 2-2 against the Whale during the course of the season. Teammate Andy Moog 2-1-1. Very tightly contested season series between these clubs. Should prove to be an interesting best-of-7 series getting underway tonight here at the Boston Garden. We're set to go. Here's Fred.
Bob Sweeney against Ron Francis. Bob Sweeney has Peter Doris on the right, Randy Burridge on the left, driven in by Bork to Sidorkovich. He clears it around. Doris battling for it with Krieger, kept in by Bork. A shot tipped by Burridge and it went wide. And Bob Sweeney on the boards, able to knock it in deep. Grant Jennings back for it, or Hartford can't clear it out, takes a hit. And Burridge, Bob Sweeney and Doris fight for it. And a penalty coming up here.
Grant Jennings took a swipe at Burridge after Randy hit him pretty well against the boards. And Dave Newell's already shown Derek he's going to get right on top of this game early.
Okay, boys, you can hit hard, but watch the retaliation and keep it clean. Right there, the little punches. There's the chop. Now the verbal language coming out of Jennings isn't too complimentary at that point with Randy Burridge, but that's the way the Bruins want to play it. That's the way they have to play it.
Well, as I mentioned at the outset, both teams expecting this to be a very physical start. It may settle down as the game goes along, as the series goes along, but both teams are going to come out and establish themselves physically tonight.
Yeah, they hope that. Up in the private boxes before the game, Tom Kelly talked with him, wants to say hello to his boys in Quincy. Bobby Orr's boys, Darren and Brent, are home watching the game as well. We get to go Saturday.
And Everson gets the draw to Lana Sur. Power play Boston. He's hit by Carpenter. Neely tried to check it, but Everson gets it out and clears it in the Boston zone. Tippett hustling down. Lemlin for Bork. Everson right after him. That will be the strategy of Rick Lee. Get on top of Bork. Don't let him create the offense. Galley for Prop. Prop clears it in. Sidorkovich to Samuelson around the boards. A hit on Sidorkovich. And Carpenter is belted. And Neely belts Samuelson. And Bork keeps it in at the left point. Pass in deep. Carpenter can't get it. Puts it in front. It is knocked away. And Everson drives it out. What body checks there.
4 big ones in a row.
Bork's pass up is stopped and cleared away by Shaw. Power play for Boston. Tomlak deep on Galley. Galley gets it away to Neely. In the center ice. Neely over the line. Penetrates the shot. The save. Sidorkovich. And no rebound. 54 seconds left on the power play for Boston.
Let's take a look at who is not dressing tonight, who's out with injury and all. Of course, for the Boston Bruins, Craig Janney is the biggest concern. The others are those called up, with the exception of Greg Hawgood, who's the odd man out tonight as far as the defense and the forward line is concerned. For the Whalers, Burt and Dineen, the 2 biggest names, along with Quenneville. Burt having a seat with Dave Babbage back off an ankle injury. Kevin Dineen with a back injury. Tried it in practice this morning. Obviously isn't feeling well enough to play tonight.
Bobby Carpenter, this is Samuelson nailing Carpenter after the check. Now Neely, after hitting Samuelson once, just run into him again.
Wesley at the point. Tipped by Poulin, and he is flattened by Babbage as he tried to deflect it. It's tied up by Sidorkovich. And more hits, tell you, than you see in a 9-inning baseball game.
Yeah, the boys have come out and established themselves, both the locals and the visitors. It's interesting so far that the Bruins really haven't been able to set up and use their set power play offense without Craig Janney, their playmaker.
What happens in a game like this is intensity just translates simply into guts and courage, and that's what you're going to have the whole 60 minutes.
Babbage ties it up on the dasher, and another faceoff called. 40 seconds left on Jennings' penalty. Just underway, first period.
Dave, you know you're going to get hit. You know it's going to be physical. The courage element comes out with, I know that. It's a fact, okay? And stay out of the box. The retaliatory penalty is the one that's really going to hurt your hockey club, and the Bruins got to keep that in mind. They're going to be hit. We know it. Let's go from there.
Poulin is out. Christian on the left. Bob Sweeney on the right with Wesley and Bork. Bork the lone point man. Into the corner and Christian right after it. Poulin gets it for Bob Sweeney. Can't get a shot. Blocked by Wesley at the left point. Wesley clears in deep. Poulin for Bob Sweeney. Bob Sweeney back for Poulin. Poulin in front. Wesley way in. Shot. Sidorkovich, great stop. Came out and deflected that one. He challenged Wesley. The Bruins set Wesley up nicely.
What Glenn, I think, would have been better off doing is unloading that at a one-timer. He wanted to pick his spot. Sidorkovich reacted real well to this. I think he read the play because Poulin had to pause somewhat.
He reacted well, Derek, to passes from one side to the other night when he was in here.
Now he's out on Wesley. It hits the leg. Flex into the stands. Wesley trying to go stick side in case he get knocked down. He had Poulin to the left of the net.
Poulin for Bork. Bork, center ice, gives it off to Wesley. 15 seconds on the Boston power play. In deep, Ladouceur trying to slam it out. Bork can't contain it. Knocked away by Tomlak. Young is also out there. And the power play just about up. 3 shots Boston, 0 for Hartford. Wesley to center ice. Drives it all the way to Sidorkovich. And full strength Hartford. Carter in forechecking. Goes to Tomlak. And Byers knocked down a man. Ladouceur back for Galley. He gave it away to Tomlak. Tomlak is hit by Byers. Works it away again. In front. It's skated off by Don Sweeney. Don Sweeney up for Byers. Byers over the line. And the play offside. With the score, Boston nothing, Hartford nothing. We're in the first period on Nesson at the Garden.
Now you can use your bank card to get cash at the bank machines that are always closer, always where you're going. Because now, just about every bank card is welcome at Bay Bank Express.
Brendan Byers knew here he had put himself offside. And of course, Ulf Samuelsson could have laid off after the whistle, didn't. And Linden said, look, this is going to be physical. You can play it your way, you can play it my way. What's it going to be?
Well, Byers, what crossed his mind, I know it, is that first punch. But he's got the visor on, so you got to think about that a little bit.
The Boston line is Bob Gould at center, Byers on the right, and Lou Crawford. He played most of the season with Maine, has been with the Bruins, though. It's for Galley, Peterson, over the line, in for a shot there by Crawford, and a save Sidorkovich in the corner. Crawford hit by Castellan, kept in by Byers. Byers trying to set it for Galley, not a good play by Byers, and Anderson breaks it out. Over the line to Cunningworth, offside.
This copyrighted program is brought to you under pay cable TV rights granted by the Boston Bruins solely for the entertainment of our viewing audience. Any publication, rebroadcast, retransmission, or the use of the accounts and descriptions of this game without the written consent of the New England Sports Network and the Boston Bruins is prohibited.
Hartford Whalers got some good outside speed on their wingers with Mikhail Anderson and Todd Krieger. Bruins got to pay attention to that.
Anderson has missed some action with a hamstring. He's out there now. In deep, pokes it behind the net. Gould is the center. Gets it up to Crawford. Takes the hit. Crawford takes the hit from Cunningworth. Kept in by Shaw to Cunningworth. Pass across in front block. Never reached the front, and out comes Peterson. Picking up Byers. 2-on-2. Crisscrossing. A shot by Peterson. And Byers fights for the rebound. Can't get it. Anderson to Cunningworth. He lost it. Ray Bork with it. Bruins have 6 shots already. 0 for Hartford. In the center ice. Neely. Poulin. Over the line. Offside. And that would have been a great chance there with Propp bearing in on the left wing.
That little dipsy-doodle at the blue line. The bouncing puck cost Brian Propp that stride timing. Just barely steps offside. Damn, Neely in traffic just dodged a big check.
I think that hit that Ed Kostelik put on Bobby Gould in the Boston end, I think Gould may have jammed a shoulder or an elbow or something. He went off very gingerly getting into the bench area. He hasn't asked for any medical attention, and he's a tough guy anyway. He tries to shake things off, but got to keep an eye on Bobby Gould his next shift. That's an important line for Boston.
He is a tough kid, but you can't go tearing muscles and still play.
This line is Carpenter. Christian on the right, Carter on the left. Don Sweeney a shot kicked out by Sidorkovich. Cote winding up. Cote starts it out with Everson. A lead now. Too far ahead of Corriveau. All the way down to Lemlin. Lemlin to Bork. Bork up the boards and out. Carpenter rolled it down. Back foot. Cote. Carter trying to get after him. Verbeek checking him, and Christian able to keep it in. Back in for Carter. He's checked. Swings it to the other corner. Bruins on top of the plate. Bork keeps it in. Screen shot. Saves. Sidorkovich lost it. Carter trying to jam it in. Sidorkovich almost popped that one up on the rebound.
That was a screen shot.
With the score of Boston nothing, Hartford nothing. We're in the first period of the playoffs on Nesson at the Garden. And the face-off coming up in the Hartford zone. 8 shots for Boston. You have to figure 3 of them, though, have been from center ice, including right at the start of the game, Raymond Bork. He's out there with Don Sweeney. And he's playing quite a bit. Mike Milbury wants to get that first goal. And the Bruins have carried the play.
No doubt about that. That first goal is important. What you're going to have is the goals start to set up the conditions of the game and how it's going to be played. And the first one is nice to have.
Carpenter against Everson to the left of Sidorkovich. And batted around. Carter trying to get it. Can't get a handle to it. Samuelson with it. Can't clear it out. Bork stands at that line. Kept it in. Carpenter shot. Locked in front. Never reached Sidorkovich. And away in the center ice comes Corriveau. He was acquired in that Liu trade with Washington. Good intensity by the Bruins. Christian from Don Sweeney to center ice to clear in. About 5 minutes played. First period, no score. Babbage starts it away. In the center ice, broken up by Wesley. Francis trying to move it in. He's checked on the play. Breaking for it. Poulin taps it away for Prop. Prop is hit by Verbeek as it was a bouncing puck. Verbeek clears it out and takes a hit from Neely. The fans buzz about that. Poulin with it again. Poulin now to a very mobile defense. Prop to Galley. Galley over the line. Lost it to Jennings. Jennings trying to clear it out. Cleared out by Krieger. Back first is Poulin. He's checked. He can't clear it out. Kept in by Francis. Verbeek for Krieger on the rebound for a score. Their second shot of the game on the rebound, and Krieger makes it 1-0 Hartford.
Bouncing puck. Man missed in the slot. Big break for Hartford.
Right, I think they're actually going to score this first shot off the post and making Krieger's shot actually the first shot of the game. Let's look at the replay. It did. It clanked off the far post and sat right down.
That's a big puck bouncing for you. Right there, sneaking by, right all alone in front. And Cunningham just standing there.
His first goal in the Stanley Cup play, Todd Krieger, who played for the University of Connecticut. Not basketball, hockey. Amazing. And he's had a good season as a rookie for the Hartford Whalers. And their first shot, as it turns out, it is 1-0 for Hartford. Krieger from Verbeek and Francis. And Young is after Ray Bork. Bork around for Poulin. He's checked. Prop bangs it out. Back for Jennings. Checked by Neely. Able to clear it out. Brought back in by Prop and the play offside. Hartford 1, Boston nothing. We're in the first period. The Garden on Nesson.
Derek, the Bruins' failure to be able to clear here cost them dearly as it was a scramble after the block.
Well, what Poulin didn't see was Francis sneaking along to take the boards away. Then he tries to take the body. Ron Francis just gets by him, and there's the quick shot. Off the post. A gift goal.
After Francis got by Poulin, the D had to drop off of Verbeek, which left him alone in the circle.
Then you've got to play the puck.
13:50 left, first period. Ray Bork now to Carpenter. He's over the line. Screen shot, but it's wide. A quick wrist shot. Bork fires one. And the penalty coming up here. A holding call.
Jimmy Carter grabbed the stick on the far side. I didn't get the number of the Whaler, but whoever it was, he went down in a heap as Carter reached out and grabbed the stick.
Well, this is what I mean about a situation where once that first goal is established, now you've got a Hartford power play. Should Hartford score and go up 2-0, that'll change the whole complexion of this hockey game.
Carter holding on to the stick right there, and the Whaler going down. Looked like Dave Tippett.
Well, you got is it under the arm, and Carter held it with the arm, tried to make it look like it was hooking, trying to draw a penalty himself, but it was Tippett who wisely went down. Then with the stick hooked under the arm, Newell says, oh, well, sorry, John, it doesn't work that way.
Carter for holding at 6:16. Boston 0 for 1 in a power play, and this is Hartford's first. Babbage is out there. Anderson is up front. Anderson starting out. Breaks away from Bob Sweeney. Gives it off to Shaw. A lead for Francis too far, and Bourque can't clear it out. Shaw keeps it in. Into Verbeek. Back to Shaw. Over to Babbage. Babbage's shot blocked by Bob Sweeney. Can't clear it out. The Bruins do now. And Burridge breaks it out. Over the line. Stopped by Babbage. 1:25 left on the Hartford power play. Francis. A lead now for Anderson. Anderson and Wesley to the corner. Poked around the boards. Hit by Wesley. Burridge to Bourque, and they clear it out. 1-0 Hartford. The Whalers on a power play. A lead for Verbeek is too far. Galley for Poulin. Can't get it out. Babbage a screenshot. Save. And a break here. Here comes Poulin. Over the line. He's offside. Tried to break in alone. He was behind Babbage, but offside in a bid for a shorthanded goal. Face off in the Boston zone.
That was close.
Oh, and he is notorious for postseason shorthanded goals. Let's see how close this was to being onside.
Brian Propp, and this rebound bounces up into the air. You're going to have Poulin read it perfectly. He just gets it in the air. That's what delayed Dave Poulin, who was just stepping over the line.
Yeah.
So close, yet not close enough. I mean, you're looking for that puck to come to you. You are just thrilled, big
Juiced.
time. I got a time. Woo, I'm on my way, and boop, the whistle goes.
On the face-off, it is kept in by Young. Over to Babbage. Babbage pass blocked by Peterson to place Poulin and Propp, and of course they were in the first line with Neely. So the puck is knocked out of the zone by Propp. Poulin chases Babbage, breaks him up, gets it to Propp. Propp shot blocked, and a penalty coming up as Poulin forces that one, and Propp is down too. And great aggressive work by Poulin and Propp.
Tremendous work by Dave Poulin. Brian Propp reading the play. Two veterans know the game. Brian Propp in his 23rd Stanley Cup Series anticipated it well.
How big of an impact is Brian Propp's 23 playoff series? Well, Ray Bourque had 19 to give you an idea of what the Bruins acquired for that second-round pick. That's great effort on the part of Poulin and Propp. And that's also working together, too. Propp knew just where to be when Poulin shook his man off the puck.
What has impressed me is the way the two of them do work well together. Oh. They do understand each other.
Almost like they've got the same mind, Derek. They're thinking each other's thoughts. It's scary.
The best thing to do if you're a young player out there, and teamwork is so important, that you must know what your teammates can't do. Puck goes in the corner. Well, I don't think you can check him. You turn, take your man. A lot of players that think offense think, okay, I'm going to go for the offense all the time. And Propp and Poulin, what can and can't each other do is where they read each other so well.
Tomlak, Poulin, and the Whalers work it out. Tomlak chasing Galley. Winding up is Christian. Each team short a man. Galley avoids a check by Young. Gets it away to Christian into center ice. Coming on Ladouceur. Check. Stop. Tomlak can't move it out, but Scott Young has possession. Up for Tomlak. In 12 seconds, the Bruins will go on their second power play. Hartford leads 1-0. Samuelson just killing off time. I think he figures he's short-handed. He is now. Wesley drives it in. Going for it, Christian. Around the boards. Tomlak intercepted. Carter in front. And Carpenter couldn't get it. Ray Bourque in deep. Carter hit by Samuelson. Lost his helmet. Christian to Carter. Behind the net. Ladouceur able to clear it out by Galley. 56 seconds left. on the Boston power play. Too many men on the ice. Hartford.
I'd like to think that John Carter,
Yeah.
annoying Samuelson, thinking he just delayed getting off the ice to get some kind of retribution with the Carter incident.
Well,
Whether he's going to call them both or not, John Carter's getting called as well.
They got them both. But you saw the same thing I saw, Derek, as they were headed for the bench area.
And you could have called too many men, too. Good call, but good call, Fred. There was too many bodies out
there
there.
are about 7 or 8 there for Hartford.
I hope we've got the whole thing on replay because Carter gives Samuelson a little jab on the side as they're going off.
But what he did
and Samuelson stopped to give him a swipe, and that's when the other man came on.
Samuelson saw Carter look at Newell. Newell wasn't paying attention to it, so Carter thought, not assuming that Dave Newell has peripheral vision as well. It isn't tunneled. It doesn't have to look absolutely straight ahead. He saw a nice try, but it just didn't get away with it.
Bruins still have the power play. Carter and Samuelson, 2 minutes each for roughing at 8:47. Hartford leads 1-0 on a Todd Krieger goal, and the shots still stand at 8 Boston, 1 Hartford. Carpenter is at center with Propp and Neely. Galley and Bork. Galley drills it in around the boards, right back to Bork. Left point along the line, slides it into Neely. The Bork outside the line. Hartford right on top of the point men, particularly Ray Bork.
Well, spring training is coming to a close, and the Rock.
Galley with it. 30 seconds left on the power play. Shaw stopped left point. Ray Bork. Right point, Galley. Galley a shot. Saves Todorovic. Good stop there on a low hard drive. Left point, Ray Bork keeps it in again. Quickly to Neely. Neely for Carpenter. Swings it over to Propp. Propp knocked down. Back for Galley. Galley for Propp. Back for Neely. In for Propp. Trying to make the play from the boards. Neely comes out with it. Gives it to Bork. Shot. Save. Rebound. Propp can't put it home. And a whistle here as the action is heavy. And the Bruins did everything but score.
Well, Bork must have rattled this one off the cage. You could hear the clank.
I think he got crossbar.
Crossbar?
Sounds different from post.
What I don't understand is Grant Jennings had the puck trapped and was holding on to it.
They lost it, though, and that's when they blew the whistle, and Neely gets it. It's up high.
Right off the post.
Gets it high off the post. Now the shot comes through. Now it's in
Look at Jennings catch it.
But watch Neely. He comes out. This puck is loose, and Newell blows it. And Willie's got it. Neely has it clean.
Look at Propp get the shot off, and watch Jennings
Upside
just grab it. Now that's not like it gets caught in your clothes. You went up and grabbed that with your left hand off your right shoulder.
It's the old clutch and grab trick.
Hartford back at full strength, so the Bruins get the one shot there. Net by Raymond Bork. They have 9 shots to 1. 10:19 left first period. 1-0 Hartford. Bob Sweeney out there now with Duras and Burris. A draw to Hartford. They are winning the faceoffs. Francis able to clear it out. Ray Bork looking for Duras. He is hit hard by Ladouceur. Francis able to sneak away from Burris. Coming on Bork. Shot blocked by Bork. Deflects around the corner. Verbeek drives it around in the other side. Krieger knocked down or fell down. Bork gets it away to Duras. Duras out with Bob Sweeney. Pass missed over the line, and the play offside.
The bumping and shoving continues. Pat Verbeek putting the body on Raymond Bork, and they've done that every time Raymond has started with the puck out of their own end. He'll get rid of the puck, and they'll carry out their check and put a body on him so that he can't get up and in the play quickly.
They want to keep him out of the play at all costs. That's why Fred mentioned killing the penalty up high. They're trying to take the Bruins points away in the power play.
Gould is centering Byers and Crawford. Crawford called up for Maine Mariners. Galley breaks up Anderson at center ice. Kastelik clears it in the Boston zone. The play is offside.
This is a wear you down kind of line the Bruins have out now.
Winding up is Don Sweeney. He's out with Byers. He's broken up by Babbage. Cunningworth trying to come back, stopped by Galley. Loose puck off for Anderson. Anderson for Cunningworth. The shot very wide. The rebound. Bruins Don Sweeney out for Gould. Gould with Byers open. Goes up the middle. In for Byers. And blocked by Sidorkovich. They had a 2-on-1 and right in. And back comes Cunninghworth. Great chance for Gould and Byers. This puck bounces into center ice for Crawford. Crawford over the line for Byers. Byers checked by Kastelik. And intercepted by Shaw. Kastelik takes Byers down. Weimer trying to keep it in. Can't do it. Wesley fires it in around the boards on a line change, but it's taken by Shaw to Ladouceur. Does he have a hit by Neely? You can feel it up here.
Weimer just nailed Mikael Anderson.
Out comes Neely over the line. Poulin, Krop, intercepted on the play by Cote. Off now for Tomlak. Tomlak broken up at the Boston defense, kept in by Cote. Weimer broke up that play. Now it's Ferraro hustling in the corner. Wesley, Neely trying to get it. Young gets it. Young works it way out, fires it in wide of the net. Neely there, away from Tomlak, off for Weimer, and cleared away. No icing on the play. 8 minutes left, first period, 1-0 Hartford. The hitting, as you might expect in Stanley Cup, tremendous. Both teams hitting all over the ice. Ferraro is dumped by Peterson after making a harmless clear-in. They're right on top of Bork, but he gets it to Peterson to Burridge. Burridge gets it up now for Christian. Christian over the line with Carpenter, forced wide, can't get it. And Jennings takes over. Hartford with a 1-0 lead on one shot. At center ice where Beak breaks. Offside, and what a chance for Krieger and Francis. That could have been a 3-on-1 for Hartford.
Over the blue line, he looked backhand play to Byers, and the defenseman bailed out too early.
Each team using 4 lines. You have to in a bruising struggle like this one. 7:14 left in the first period. 1-0 Hartford. Puck cleared out. Ray Bork at center ice. Away to Christian. He's open over the line, buried in. Saves Sidorkovich, holding the short side. In deep, Carter with it. Carter trying to make the play from the corner, off wing side. Drives it in deep. And here's Carpenter wrestling all the way with Tippett. And let's see what Newell's going to call. Tippett, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interference on Tippett. Dave Newell's explaining it.
I think he's got him. Bobby Carpenter doesn't seem to be going to the box, but he's got them both.
And the out-of-town scoreboard, Dave Shea.
All right, didn't wash.
Carpenter and Tippett, 2 minutes each roughing, 13:08, 1-0. The draw back for Bork. Screen shot, it is blocked. Quick wrist shot by Bork. 2 men on Bork that time. And he clears it over the Hartford line where Babbage takes over. Stolen by Duras. Duras holding, shooting, and it's blocked. Bob Sweeney keeps it in. Great play by Duras, and he had Sidorkovich down and couldn't capitalize on it. Bork trying to cut right in, and it's jammed up as a backhander in by Bork is stopped by Sidorkovich. Peter Duras flashing at the Bruins, failed to capitalize on some great chances.
He has made some great individual plays in the past few weeks.
Right here, he picks it off in the air with his stick. He jumps on it. He knows Sidorkovich is down. He tries to go wide. Watch the stick save that Sidorkovich makes.
Great,
that was in the net. He
recovery.
just couldn't get it up.
Great recovery by Sidorkovich. There's Peter. All rookie team last season.
Born in Poland. And played for the Oshawa Generals, and his idol, Bobby Orr.
Well, they got Bobby's picture all over that Oshawa dressing room and building and corridors. They got it on street signs in Oshawa.
That's right.
Junior there.
That was his junior team. Wayne Cashman played on it. And arch rivals, Niagara
Falls Flyers.
Derek Sanderson. Here he comes.
They name a street after you up there?
No. They were going to have Derek Sanderson Day in Niagara Falls when we won the Cup.
What happened?
They got voted it down 6-1.
Oh,
we don't do much for
humbling.
Niagara Falls. We don't do much for Niagara Falls. It was my brother-in-law was #1.
What's going through Mike Milbury's mind about now? How to get an attack going?
No, I don't think he's worried. I think what he wants to do is keep this up.
Just keep it going. 11 shots to 1. There are nights like this.
There certainly are. Peter Sidorkiewicz is going to see a lot of rubber. He's going to see a lot of concentration and focus. That's emotionally draining as well as physically. Wear them down.
A different line for Boston. Bob Sweeney is out with Neely and Burridge. Because Mike Milbury has to use Poulin and Propp as penalty killers. Well, that will change things, and Mike changes. Burridge in deep. Takes the hit from Francis. Goes down. Behind the net, Ladouceur with it. And Bourque closes in, keeps it in with Bob Sweeney. And the penalty here, a cross-check on the Bruins. And a power play for Hartford.
Normally, when a guy's skating away from you and you're trying to carry out a check, you're going to end up with a penalty, aren't you?
Yeah, as a rule, when you put the stick across the back and shove, I let a lot of it go if it wasn't direct cross-checking. That was more 2 minutes for shoving.
Poulin and Propp are out there as penalty killers, and Raymond Bourque, who's played a tremendous amount of this first period. 13:38, Bob Sweeney for cross-checking. This is Hartford's second power play. First one unproductive, as they have just one shot in the game. Anderson for Babbage. Babbage breaks in. A shot. Save. Now going for it, Anderson. Now taken by Francis. Boy, Babbage broke in that time. The shot wasn't hard. Behind the net. Kept in. Francis digs it out. Back for Shaw. Over to Babbage. Babbage. Quick wrist shot. Blocked. Wide on the play. Loose puck. Cleared out by Poulin. Hit the linesman, but Hartford gets it now, starting the play, as they have 2 shots on this power play. A lead now into the Boston end. Raymond Bourque back, throws it, and out by Shaw. That was a bouncing puck, and Shaw never had a chance.
That could have very easily been icing.
1 minute on the Hartford power play. Carter breaks it up. He's on with Burridge. Bruins forecheck, almost a steal by Burridge. But Everson comes away, drives it to the corner. Back first, Peterson. Up the boards, not out. And Carter broke up Ferraro, who had it. Lifted the stick and took the puck. Carter and Burridge stay out there. 34 seconds left on the Hartford power play. Everson in the center ice. A lead now for Krieger, who has scored the goal, but it's Galley getting it around the boards and not out. A shot in, a save by Lemlin on that drive from the right point by Scott Young. 15 seconds on the Hartford power play. 1-0 Hartford. Cote. That's going to be icing, but if no, it rolls outside the line anyway. Samuelson brought it back over the line.
Block, you didn't know there was a power play going on.
Over the line, Cunningworth moving for it. Behind the net, Bourque is there and gets it out. And Bob Sweeney comes out of the box. Icing against Boston on that clear out. 4:02 left in the first period. 11 shots Boston, 4 for the Whalers, so they had 3 on that power play. And it is 1-0 Hartford. Boston 0 for 3 in power plays. Hartford 0 for 2. 1-0 Hartford. And Weimer breaks it out. He's got a 3-on-2 if he can make it go. To Byers. Byers trying to cut right in. And can't get the shot away. And back comes Cunningworth. Now to Tomlak. Play broken up on Corriveau. And the Bruins start back. Lyndon Byers, left wing side, clearing in. Going for it. Bob Gould. Sidorkiewicz trying to clear it out. Corriveau checked by Weimer, who kicks it in deeper. Goes to the corner. Gould with it. Trying to put it in front. Can't do it. And Samuelson pounces on the puck. And the face-off called with a lot of jousting here.
Lyndon Byers and Samuelson are going to go yet. Visor or not, Lyndon's going to just...
Former teammates here, Bobby Gould and Ivan Corriveau.
Well,
exchanging gloves.
No love lost there.
No.
Once the sweaters change. Friendship can continue off the ice, but the intensity just does not allow it to go on.
Bobby Gould in deep, working away. It's Samuelson has the puck between the legs and figures, what the heck, I'll just cover up. Jim Weimer in, throwing his weight around.
Corriveau and Gould, of course, played for Washington.
Right.
Yeah. Getting really right.
The Boston line is Carpenter, Carter, and Christian. 1-0 Hartford. 3:29 left here in the first period. Everson and Carpenter. Ray Bourque moves up. Draw to Boston. Quick shot by Christian. Blocked and goes wide. Ladouceur gets it out, and Everson breaks. With Tippett. And they're offside. 3:20 left.
Bobby Carpenter hasn't lost a draw. Dave Christian got the shot away, hit a foot.
They combine for the goal by Krieger. The rookie. Cote drives it in around the boards. Ray Bourque. Taps it out. Duras can't get to it. Cote winding up. 3 minutes left in the first period. And Cote works it out smartly. Fires it in deep. Deflects behind the net. Ray Bourque there. Can't clear it out. Sent in for Krieger. Krieger plays it back for Francis in the corner. Francis gets away from a man. Moves it in front to Verbeek. He got away from Sweeney. And the Bruins break it out. Here comes Bourque. On the move. Over the line. Dropped it. But Duras didn't work. And Hartford comes back. Bourque is back in position. And it is Wesley breaking up the play. Pinned by Francis on the boards. Now goes to Jennings. Jennings broken up by Bob Sweeney. Bob Sweeney pokes it away from Shaw. Sidorkovich comes out a mile to clear it to center ice. Good forechecking by Bob Sweeney. 2:17 left in the first period. Duras in the center ice now to Carter. Carter over the line. Drops it for Carpenter. Carpenter overskated it. And Tomlak gets it back for Babbage. Babbage on the move. Over the line. Right in. For a save by Lemon. Duras was on the fence. Big stop by Reggie Lemon as Babbage walked right in. Don Sweeney breaks it out. 2-on-2. Don Sweeney with Galley. This is a defensive rush. Drops it in front, and Tomlak skates it off. And Ferraro comes back. Christian and Carpenter are on defense. Ferraro checked by Christian and taken down. Oh, and a defensive play by Christian, who of course played defense for the Olympic team. But Ladouceur keeps it in. His shot goes wide. It's around to Carter. Carter out to Carpenter. Carpenter on the move. Gets away from a check. He's over the line. Going deep. Stop. Christian fights to keep it in. Carter. Wesley. Screen shot. Block. Goes to the corner. On it. Ray Bourque. Christian trying to put it in front. Nobody can get a handle to it. Carpenter does in the corner. Carpenter back for Christian behind the net. Holding in front. Block. Doesn't reach anybody. And it's cleared away. Icing against Hartford. We have 54 seconds left in the first period. Todd Krieger, the only scorer of the game.
And he happened to be the only man back.
And the draw won by Francis around the boards. Everson can't clear it out. Bruins keep it in. But the drop pass by Poulin goes outside the line. Bourque for Don Sweeney. Driven in. 38 seconds left in the period. It's around for Shaw to Everson to Tippett. And fired in the Boston end. Ray Bourque back. Tippett has lost his stick. Ray Bourque now to Neely. Neely hit by Tomlak. Gets it over the line to Poulin. Checked by Everson. And down he goes. Sidorkovich blocks it for Babbage, but moving in is Don Sweeney. 14 seconds left in the period. Babbage gets it free. And the Whalers work it out. 6 seconds left in the period. Long shot by Bourque from the Boston blue line, but it's wide of the net, and the period ends. 11 shots Boston, and 5 for Hartford. Ladouceur and Neely look like they're ready to go, but they're separated here. And at the end of one period, 1-0 for Hartford. Intermission highlights in a moment. It's 1-800 Whalers. That's games 3. That's next Monday and next Wednesday.
Wednesday, and you've got...
So a lot of people would take advantage of that.
I have a lot of Boston
Whalers.
fans.
I take it Stanley Cup fever hasn't gripped Hartford, huh?
Not yet, but 1-0 lead for Hartford. It'll grip it a little more firmly. Ray Bourque. All the way to Sidorkovich. Sidorkovich clears it right out. Back goes Wesley. Verbeek is after him. And Francis trying to get it. Verbeek is down. Wesley is down. And a face-off call by Newell to the right of Reggie Lemlin, just underway in the second period.
Well, Mike Milbury already changing things up. He had Bobby Gould out earlier with Lou Crawford and Lyndon Byers, but now he has Randy Burge and Bob Sweeney skating with Gould. So Mike obviously not totally pleased by the first period, trying to shake up the combinations a little bit, maybe trying to compact it to 3 lines.
You see Mike with Gordy Clark, and I like that on Mike. He doesn't just stand there. He makes a move, maybe sometimes too quickly, but better sooner than later.
No, I don't think that, you move too quickly, that's a sign of panic. Mike Milbury does not panic.
Well, that's not panic, just trying to get the best players.
Yeah, and he does it quickly, and that makes a player, puts him on notice. Do your job.
Hartford breaks it out. Ferraro wheels it in. Tomlak able to keep it in on the boards. Now Ferraro in the corner. Back for Ladouceur, who's well up. In deep for Tomlak. Checked by Borg. They battle for it behind the net. Don Sweeney trying to tie it up. And a jam of players, and Scott Young gets it back to Cote. Cleared around the boards. Don Sweeney and Ferraro. Don puts a grab on him, and Bork trying to move it out. Stop. Tomlak coming back. Off for Ferraro. His pass blocked by Bork, who got back in action. His reaction after maybe looking as though he's trapped up the ice, just tremendous there, and he deflected it into the stands.
Tomlak seemed to have position in the slot, if not to take the shot, Derek, to at least make the pass over to Reggie Lemlin's left. Instead, he backhanded the pass into the corner. Why?
Well, what he wanted was the general flow was going to Lemlin's left, and the pass back, it would have been wide open. And it's an instantaneous split decision. He didn't figure that he had much much room to put the backhand in on. So a quick move that didn't pay off.
Hartford gaining confidence with a 1-0 lead, and neither team with a shot here in the second period, but the play has been in the Boston zone. Evison on the faceoff with Carpenter to the right of Lemlin. Babbage, Samuelson are there. Tippett and Christian a false start. Evison is waved out. He has to set up first. Well, Tippett will take it.
Bruins need a goal here. You got Sidorkiewicz playing pretty well.
And Carpenter wins it for Don Sweeney. Don Sweeney trying to move it out, and does. And breaking his Carpenter up the left wing side. Coming on Samuelson. Check. Goes into the corner. Checked by Anderson. Samuelson was knocked down. Christian bangs into Samuelson. Goes down, and Samuelson works it free. And out to Babbage. Babbage to Castellan. Cleared it in deep. Back foot. Net dislodged as Don Sweeney was jammed up there, and the faceoff called in the Boston zone. Cunningworth's draw eluded Samuelson. Back foot is Babbage. Christian moving on him. It's around the corner. Castellic trying to clear it out. Stopped by Poulin. A shot. Save. And deflected wide by John Carter as he was jamming in front. Long clear out. Don Sweeney hit by Castellic as he knocks it away. Babbage checking Poulin. Poulin trying to move over the line and is stopped. And Babbage clears, and this will be icing. And that Castellic now throwing his weight around. He tried to line up Galley on that play after the whistle, after the icing. Castellic came over from Washington, just really a tough guy. He's the right wing. Cunningworth is the center. He came from Winnipeg. And watch this.
Now he knows it's icing.
Sure he does. He's going to get right out of there.
He did it more for effect than anything else. Gary Galley's going, what do you call that? Cam Neely talking it over now. Quickest way you're going to get somebody injured is on an icing call.
And the faceoff now to the left of Sidorkiewicz. Neely was out to protest to Newell, and Gould is out there with Crawford and Byers, Bork and Peterson. I'd like to put a watch on Bork. Tell you, he must have played 15 minutes of that first period. Peterson works it over the line. Byers in deep. Byers going, gets it. Byers around the boards, but it's taken by Carbo. Can't clear it out. Bork fires one. Byers a shot. That blocked. Hit Shaw on a turnaround shot. And Evison works it free. Checked by Gould all the way, but works it over the line now for a shot that scores. Everson's shot eluded Lemlin, and it is 2-0 Hartford.
Ooh, that's a big goal. That's a big goal. Now Hartford can start to concentrate on taking the opportunities when Boston presents them. Just concentrate on playing your man, staying in his sweater.
That's how important that first goal is. If anything goes in after that, now it gets to be a pretty tough lead to overcome. But Everson, just a wrist shot. He gets to see it. It flutters, just breaks off the bottom of the glove.
Well, that certainly appears to be one that Reggie Leveler would normally tuck away.
Well, Hartford in the first period scored when they finally got a shot. And in the second period, their first shot makes it 2-0. Wesley is shot in, but the play offside. With the score, 2-0 Hartford. We're on Nesson, Boston Gardens, second period. Jam on the boards on the Hartford zone, and a whistle for a faceoff out to the right of Sidorkovich. It is 2-0 Hartford. That goal by Dean Everson from Dave Tippett at 2:41. Todd Krieger has the other Hartford goal.
Bob Gould checking through center ice. They crisscrossed at the line. The defense gave the blue line away, which is a bit much. A wrist shot from 50 feet out.
Boy, nobody got a piece of that. It just was on edge.
Just didn't. What it did is broke off the bottom of the soft part of the trapper.
Up in Buffalo, the Sabres leading the Canadians 2-1 in the second. Dean Kennedy and Rick Vaive have the Buffalo goals. Brian Strudlin, the Montreal score.
I think what the Bruins got to do is keep up the intensity, all right, but relax a little more. Move the puck. Hartford well is checking the man real well. They're picking up the lanes and staying with their checks. And they're forcing Boston to play the game. They're not nothing. Hartford's doing nothing fancy. The Bruins got to get back in the game with a goal. Everything at the net.
Wesley and Bork are out there. Everson on the faceoff with Poulin. Prop on the left and Neely on the right, and Hartford wins the faceoff for Ladouceur. Around the boards, Bork trying to keep it in. Can't. Knocked out to center ice. Wesley trying to play it back. Locked. Back foot Prop. Prop starting back with Poulin. Poulin's pass goes right on the stick of Everson. Now Wesley intercepts. A lead for Neely, left wing side. Going on Cote. Takes the hit. Cote gets the puck. Moves it up the boards and out. Ray Bork everywhere on the ice for Boston. Now Poulin to Prop. Trapped inside the line was Wesley, and the play is offside as he was all tangled up with Tippett.
Well, Pawtucket Red Sox baseball returns.
The second period, Hartford leads 2-0 on goals by Todd Krieger and Dean Everson. Babbage with it. Only one shot by the Bruins in this period, only one by Hartford, but Hartford has a goal out of it and a 2-0 lead. Bob Sweeney fell down and just able to get the puck out of the zone. But Babbage takes over now for Todd Krieger. Krieger to Francis, and it's back in the Boston end.
And Newell's down.
He's hurt.
Shoulder.
There is a backup referee, Rob Schick.
The Stanley Cup playoffs, limited schedule, they have that availability, that luxury. Dave Newell looks, he's in pain. Jim Narrigan trying to get him to make some motion, do something, and figure, okay, see how it is. That could be a shoulder. I think he ran into the stanchion, didn't he, Dave, along the side of the bench?
You know, I didn't notice, Derek. I didn't notice him getting hit.
Now, not your focal point.
Well, while they're tending to Dave Newell, let's tend to some business. I want to tell you Bruin fans that you can now show your support for the black and gold here in the postseason.
Newell was injured. Jennings a shot blocked. Bork up the middle. A lofted pass, and Byers can't get it. Back for Shaw. Shaw checked, but gets it around to Jennings. Jennings Up for Francis, and he is hit by Byers. Back for Bork. Bork for Wesley. The clear in. The play offside. And the face-off call. It has been a marvelous defensive game for Hartford here in the second period, with just one Boston shot on Sidorkovich. And Bruins are trailing 2-0. They're going to have to forget about their goal, and good hit by us.
Good hit by Lyndon Byers, and a nice play back to Bork. What you want to do is do that, get the puck, move it quickly. Byers just a little bit offside, getting back into the play. Offense is going to be the call here just shortly. Unbridled offense if they get another goal.
Wide open, and Wesley moves it in, pokes it in deep. Duras forechecking around the boards. Bork blocks it. The pass up though is stopped here by Krieger. Cleared out. Burridge coming back. Burridge works it in. Over the line for Duras, a backhander in, a save by Sidorkovich. Krieger trying to clear, stopped by Bork. Bork, a shot deflected wide of Sidorkovich. Duras hustles behind the net. Shaw digs it free. Burridge checks it, gets it to Bob Sweeney. Behind the net for Duras, in front. It is blocked. Duras should have bore down and poured that one in. Instead it was blocked and cleared now by Hartford. Bruins will have to gamble as they did there. They kept good pressure on. Burridge coming back, looking for Poulin. Went wide. Neely able to keep it in. He's checked. In the corner. Tomlak hit by Poulin. Poulin puts it in front, knocked away by Shaw. Good position there as Prop would have been open. Scott Young trying to come back. Knocked down by Don Sweeney. Behind the net. Bruins battle for it. Galley kicks it around for Neely. Neely trying to move it out. Play check. Hartford keeps it in. Ferraro right near the net as Tomlak takes a hit from Don Sweeney. Able to maneuver off the corner though. Keep it in. Now Tomlak trying to move it in front. A shot and a score by Scott Young from Tomlak to make it 3-0.
Now we're going to have unbridled offense. This is down low, Bruins working.
This is conjuring up nightmares of opening game last year. Bruins getting down against Buffalo. 6-0, I think it was first game, wasn't it?
Yeah, then come back to win the series, win 4 of the next 5. Right there, it just squirts away, squirts loose.
Well, the key was Tomlak here. He got it away from Don Sweeney. One-armed it to Scott Young, and he didn't miss.
Well, there's where the size disadvantage, Fred, played a big role. Tomlak, a great size advantage on Sweeney, just muscled on out to the slot.
2 shots, 2 goals. Neely lining it up. The shot deflected in front. Neely, shot, scores! Cam Neely from Dave Poulin, and the Bruins get on the board.
That's one way to respond.
Like Milbury said, Cam Neely has got to be patient, because all it takes is one chance for Neely and it'll be in the net. That's the first real opportunity he's had to take a quality shot at Sidorkovich, and he burned him with it.
Good second effort, gets the first shot away, not hard, hits the foot, bounces in the air. Pulling it, bouncing, gets it to Neely, upstairs.
Ray Bork rushing now. 3-1. Hartford leads. 13:25 left in the second period. Poulin keeps it in. Takes the hit. Neely fighting for it with Everson. Poulin. There's a penalty coming on Samuelson. Samuelson for holding Poulin, for roughing Poulin, and a power play for Boston. Cam Neely with the goal from Poulin to make it 3-1 as the Bruins finally get on the board. They have 2 shots in the period. 3-1 Hartford, second period on Nesson at the Garden.
Dave Poulin working hard in the corner as he tries to get body position here. Everson and Neely will joust, and there's the grab by Samuelson. There's the penalty.
For Boston, 3rd power play of the game. They have 2 in the first period. Carpenter on the draw. Gets it. Back for Galley. Fires. saves Sidorkovich. Good stop there on a hard low drive. Bork at the line, able to keep it in. Into Prop. Back for Galley. For Prop again. Now for Galley. Watched by Francis. Moving deep. Holding. Back for Bork. Wrist shot. Block. Galley a shot. Missed the net. It's a long rebound. Bork just able to keep it in with a great play. Fires it up, and it is blocked and cleared away by Shaw.
Why Bork got that so high? He was reaching out. The puck was way in front of his body. Just a flick of the wrist, put it waist high.
Galley breaks it out. Off of Prop. Prop on Young going deep. Near the net. Put it across in front, and it's cleared away by Tomlin. Boston desperately needing a goal, trailing 3-1. Wesley winding up. Weimer drives it in off Neely. Back first is Cote. Wesley trying to keep it in. The Bruins do. Carpenter all the way across. Weimer a shot. Not a good one on the ice. It was blocked. He didn't get much on that. Hartford's clear goes into the stands. 48 seconds of the Boston power play. 3-1 Hartford. 8 minutes into period number 2.
Yeah, nearly drove Sylvain Cote up underneath the balcony.
Cote, you can see Cote fire the shot in the wraparound. As soon as it left, he made contact with that puck. He was looking to avoid the hit.
Hartford has goals by Krieger in the first period, Everson and Young in the second, and Boston Neely in the second. Poulin out with Neely, Bob Sweeney, Wesley, and Bork. 48 seconds on the power play. Back in the center ice. Bruins got the draw, but Bork has to chase it. Fires it in. Neely going, trying to block it inside. Can't do it. Wesley is broken up by Everson. Everson coming on Bork. Check. Taken behind the net. Still able to keep the puck in and poke it deeper. And now Bork winding up. 25 seconds on the power play. Wesley for Poulin. Fires it over the line. Blocked. Cleared out by Everson. He gloved it out.
He caught it. I don't know.
Wesley drills it in. The power play almost up. Poulin rolling it back. Bork sweeps it up into the corner. Bob Sweeney trying to come off the corner with it. Full strength Hartford. Back for Bork. The shot blocked loose and cleared by Shaw on the rebound as it hung just outside the crease. Verbeek chases it on Lemlin. Lemlin around for Bork. Bork out for Carpenter, but stopped by Shaw. Shaw hit by Neely, who's still out there. Back comes Krieger. He has scored a goal. Good rush. Puts it in front. Missed. A backhander here. Scores! It is Ladouceur making it 4-1. 3 shots, 3 goals by Hartford in the second period.
Wow. Bruins are working hard, Derek, but boy, I can't understand why the result is going the other way.
They go and they get it out front. They don't clear it. Goes to the man deep in the slot. The backhand. Hartford is getting all the breaks here. That was a sneaker that just snuck by the post. Ray Bork clears it. Goes deep slot. There's the backhand, just in off the post.
But you didn't appear to be screened on that. That's 2 that you would think Ricky would gobble up.
4-1 Hartford. But the story is 3 shots in the second period and 3 goals just about halfway through the period. Honeyworth pulled down. Galley is going out. Hartford in command, and now they go on a power play with 10:23 left here in period number 2.
No, I alluded to that 6-0 loss to the Sabres last year in the opening game of the playoffs. You want a little Rod Serling Twilight Zone touch? 1 year to the day. 1 year ago tonight, that 6-0 debacle took place right in this building. I hope
they were tight then too.
Yeah.
They were nervous then too.
Well, you can't have 8 shots on goal and 4 goals. I mean, that's what Hartford has so far. I say you can't. Hartford has it.
Yeah. They're being opportunistic. You give them a chance, and they're finishing it off. The Bruins aren't
Right
finishing
here.
off their play.
Krieger's speed once again holds Hartford, puts him in good position. Right there, the backhand just snuck by the outstretched leg and caught the post and went in. Believe me, no one intended to put this backhand on, and Latisseur never dreamed that that was going to go in.
Reggie was screened on that, in all fairness to him.
Ferraro with it. Checking the play, Wesley. It bounces near the net. Ray Bourque trying to clear it out. Shaw able to keep it in. Broken up by Wesley. The clear out. Trying to break for it. Carpenter can't do it. Right back comes Verbeek to Ferraro. Back to Babbage. Babbage along the line now to Shaw. 4-1 Hartford, and they're on a power play. This is their third of the game. They're 0 for 2. Wesley checking it behind the net, battling, and out of it comes Ferraro. Back to Shaw. Up for Ferraro. For Shaw, saved by Lemlin. Wesley behind the net. Check. Bounces. Bourque clears it. Not out. Ferraro keeping it in for Babbage. Bruins can't get it outside the line. Shaw keeps it in. Verbeek. Francis behind the net for Ferraro. Put it in front. Knocked away. Carter fires it out. 9:15 left. Period number 1. Hartford leading 4-1. Shots are 16-9 for Boston, but they get the shots. Don Sweeney back trying to gun it out. Bob Sweeney hits Anderson. Anderson kept it in. Scott Young is at a point position, and the puck is cleared by Don Sweeney. 30 seconds on the Hartford power play. They lead. Last goal by Latisseur. Peterson clears it, deflects it in deep. Hartford player Young went down. Peterson took him down. Don Sweeney to Bob Sweeney outside the line. Burridge trying to break on Scott Young, gets by him, trying to move in, and he's knocked down on the play and draws the penalty. 6 seconds left, 5 on the Hartford power play, and Burridge hustling work creates a penalty against Hartford as Cote is going out.
Oh, that's great work by Bird to keep his balance while squeezing through on the boards. That's what made that penalty.
The original, right here, he gets by Young because he threw an inside shift, cuts left, Cote takes him, then he kicks his legs out from under him.
11:33.
Never did get a chance to cock that stick and get it off.
No, what he wanted to do was backhand it to Bob Sweeney in the slot. Never got back to the puck.
Dave Andrechuk's goal has given Buffalo a 3-1 lead at the end of 2. Washington leading New Jersey 4-2 in the second period.
Here, Hartford has goals by Todd Krieger in the first period for a 1-0 lead. In the second period, Everson, Young, and Latisseur. Neely for Boston. And in 5 seconds, the Bruins will go on a power play. Out will come Gary Galley. Faceoff is to the right of Sidorkovich, who has looked at 16 Bruins shot. Hartford 9. 8:27 left in the second period. Everson on the draw with Carpenter. Carpenter prop Neely and Bourque.
Bobby Carpenter would like to win this draw to Bourque.
Gets it back for Bourque. Bourque to Prout. Shot. Save. Rebound. Save Sidorkovich. 2 great chances. The second one, Carpenter failed to lift it. And the faceoff now to the right of Sidorkovich. And Boston has the power play. This faceoff won by Everson, but Prop in to nullify it. Keep it in with Galley. Prop. Off in the corner. Stop. Neely trying to get it free. He is checked and buried on the play, but Carpenter gets it. Carpenter for Prop. Shot blocked. Prop over to Galley. Fires. Save. Rebound. Prop with it. Prop wheeling in the zone for Bourque. Bourque for Neely. Neely checked by Samuelson. Neely falls down. Carpenter with it. Spinning pass out for Prop. Back for Bourque. Bourque fires. It is blocked on a great play by Dean Everson. And Everson steals the loose puck. In for a shorthanded bid. Hit the post. And a follow-up shot by Tippett, and Lemlin knocked it away. Everson almost made it 5-1 shorthanded. Carpenter back. Power play Boston. 4-1 Hartford. Kept in by Prop, but taken by Jennings now. Fires it out. Bob Sweeney's pass stopped by Young. Now it's back for Poulin. Poulin over the line, checked by Tomlak, who has played a strong game, and he's a rookie. Around the boards, kept in. Neely can't set a play. Ran into Schick. Kept in now for Bob Sweeney. Poulin trying to put it in front, and he's checked. And it's up for Tomlak. Tomlak on Bork. Check. Tomlak gets away. Cups, shoots. And a save by Lemlin, but Tomlak, terrific game as a rookie. Back comes Christian now. 20 seconds left on the power play. And 4 Whalers back deep in front of Sidorkovich. Around the boards, Poulin, Wesley trying to keep it in. Wesley checks it on the boards. Poulin checks it on the boards. And it's cleared by Tomlak. Tomlak, superb penalty killing. And he set up a big goal for Hartford. They lead 4-1. And the power play is up. 6:26 left in the second period. Around the boards, Weimer in. Try to pass. Poulin behind the net now. Moving it off for Crawford in front. It is knocked away from Christian. Taken by Francis. The Whaler captain moves it out into center ice. Tried to set up Babbage, who is moving on the attack. Shots are 19 Boston, 11 for the Whalers, and a 4-1 Hartford lead. Breaking is Gould over the line with Baez along the line. A pass in. Goes to the corner. Baez there. Trying to put it in front. Behind the net. Gould with it. Off in the corner. Fires it on Sidorkovich for a save. On the other side, Baez hustling after it. Checked by Krieger. And it's cleared out. 5:40 left. Second period. 4-1 Hartford. A lead for Byers. He's offside. With the score, the Whalers 4, the Bruins 1. We're in the second period on Nussin at the Garden.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The Hartford Whalers have been outstanding taking away the shots from the point. You need more than 2 hands to count the number of blocks they have had so far that have either stopped the Bruins attack or created a Hartford rush.
Right there, hit the post cold. That would have been a backbreaker.
Oh.
Shaw with it now. 5:34 left in the second period. Whalers with a 3-goal lead. This clear in. Galley there. Kastelik forechecking. Joyce. Christian trying to come out. Can't. Cunningworth keeps it in. Cunningworth checked on the play. Don Sweeney trying to come out. Good forechecking by Hartford. Keep the play on the Boston end. And Cunningworth gets it behind the net for Anderson. Anderson trying to center it. Pin. And gets away. Hauled down. And Cunningworth, the pass across, and it's deflected wide. Christian gives it to Don Sweeney. Don Sweeney at center ice, broken up by the back checking. This is a 4th line for Hartford, and they played a superb game. Lemlin now, and the Bruins started away. Into center ice comes Christian. Christian for Bob Sweeney. Hartford there to protect. Weimer fires it back in. Ladouceur with it. He scored the 4th goal of the game for Hartford. To Cote. Into center ice. Tipped by Corriveau wide. For Tippett. Tippett in front. Everson banned as Lemlin went down. Tippett behind the net. Pass in front. Stopped. And Neely out. 3-on-2. Neely is in the middle. A lead for Carpenter. Carpenter in for Neely. Back for Carpenter. Scores! Bob Carpenter from Cam Neely makes it 4 for Hartford, 2 for Boston.
Oh, great goal. What a great rush by Cam Neely. Nice little double back play to Bobby Carpenter. Now they have beat Sidorkovich upstairs twice. Peter Sidorkovich, Bobby Carpenter just threaded the needle with that shot. Right here, Carpenter sneaks it through the feet. Neely on the backhand, back to Carpenter. Nobody picks up Bobby, and upstairs.
Cam began to show that he was going to come around with a forehand pass from the slot to Carter and then shifted up and dropped the backhander back to Carpenter.
Well, the key to that was Hartford giving them a 3-on-2. Hartford's trying to make a route, and it backfired there. And the Bruins trail by 2, 4 minutes left in the second period. Neely has figured in both Boston goals. Neely now over the line for Carter, doesn't work. Babbage fires it around, not out. Weimer keeps it in, drills it wide. Carter there, clearing it in. Samuelson trying to come out. Samuelson able to get it out. And Tomlak played a superb game. Fires one. Blocked wide by Lemlin, holding the short side. Neely winding up. Wesley starts it out. Bruins are changing up. He cleared it. 3:20 left in the second period. Hartford leads 4-2. This is icy. Dave Shea, NHL update.
All right, let's take this update has been brought to you by Budweiser.
On the draw, Jennings breaks it out. With Verbeek. Krieger fires it in the Boston end. Hartford with a 4-2 lead. Around the boards, kept in by Verbeek. Jennings pass blocked by Byers. Byers trying to come out, and he's going the other way, and he's broken up. Hartford right on top of that puck, and it's jammed up for a face-off in the Boston zone with 2:49 left in the second period. For Hartford, goals by Krieger, Everson, Young, and Ladouceur. For Boston, Neely and Carpenter. And it is 4-2.
An excellent play of exactly how the Whalers. Linda Byers beats three guys. Right here, Bobby Carpenter hit to Cam Neely. Sidorkiewicz stays on the post, but Carpenter finds upstairs. What you had there was Byers turned and actually beat four Whalers, but he had to do it in succession. And every move he put on, there was another Whaler. He's got to think there's nothing but green out there. And if you want to take a chance to dump the puck blind inside your own end, you get burned an awful lot.
On the faceoff, Jennings' a shot blocked by Byers. And he throws it deep to Galley.
Good play there by Byers.
A lead now. Poulin hustling for it. Jennings able to get it. Poulin takes him off the puck. Byers trying to make the play. He's broken up by Anderson. Verbeek. Poulin. Burridge. Back for Don Sweeney. The shot missed. Galley keeps it in. To the backboard. The Bruins have to gamble. They are down by 2. Poulin in the corner. Gets it away from Francis. Francis now ties it up again. Now it's taken behind the net. Back for Don Sweeney. Shot misses. And grabbed by Sidorkiewicz and called for a faceoff. With the score, Hartford 4, Boston 2. We're on Nesson at Boston Garden. Faceoff coming up to the right of Sidorkiewicz. 2:02 left, second period. 4-2 Hartford. And Bob Sweeney is out with Christian on the right, Prop on the left, with Peterson and Borg. Everson, excellent face-off man. Batted around in deep, Prop going for it, lost his stick. Bob Sweeney. Cote. Bruins check quickly. Ladouceur pulls Prop off the puck, and Everson works it out. And breaking his Tippett, picking up Cunningworth. Drops it for Cunningworth. Cunningworth deep, shot, blocked, and Bork starts it out. Bork charging up the left wing side. Coming on Ladouceur, gains the line, along the lines. A backhander and a save to Sidorkiewicz. Prop able to keep it in. Prop, backhander goes behind the net. Bob Sweeney on the boards, he's hit. And out comes Cote. Stopped by Peterson. Bork with it. 4-2 Hartford. To Prop. Prop. Check. Prop and Neely have switched sides. Neely's playing left wing. But Bob Sweeney out there now. 1:04 left in the second period. 4-2 the Whalers. Galley flips it over the line. Locked. Cote clears it out. This could be icing. 49 seconds left. And now they're jamming.
Oh, that's Schick's fault, and in the first period, Newell. You can't be hitting people on icing calls. You're gonna let that go, and it's gonna get ugly.
And we'll have a face-off now in the Hartford zone with 49 seconds left. 22 shots Boston, 11 for Hartford. But 4 of those Hartford shots have been goals.
Here's the icing. It's a done deal. In comes Tomlak late. Wesley gives him a shot. Cam Neely comes in to straighten out Tomlak. None of that stuff. It's enough of that.
And the face-off now to the right of Sidorkiewicz. 2,500 seats left for games 3 and 4, according to Phil Langan, PR man from Hartford, at the Hartford Civic Center. That's Monday. And you call by calling Ticketron outlets 1-800-Whalers. Face-off now, and Mike Milbury is sending out Carpenter who has a goal. Neely on the right, Carter on the left with Ray Bourque and Gary Galley. And has Ray Bourque ever played some hockey tonight? Time-wise and ability-wise. Down, Carpenter for Bourque. Can't keep it inside the line. It was just knocked away. Here's Neely going with Verbeek. Carpenter trying to come out. He is checked all the way by Verbeek. Marvelous defensive work by the Hartford Whalers. And they have been opportunists in scoring, and that's the name of the game. Out comes Carpenter. 3 men back. Shot blocked. Starts to walk in. Carpenter can't get the shot on. At the line. Bourque just able to keep it in with a great play. Shot by Carpenter deflected wide, though. 12 seconds left in the period. And in the corner, dug out. Neely with it. Neely, 5 seconds left. Unloads. And Tippett dove at that one. I tell you, would have taken his head off if it hit him. What a brave play by Dave Tippett on Cam Neely from just inside the blue line to block it right at the buzzer. And Hartford getting 3 goals in that period. The Bruins getting 2, but Hartford in front. After 2 periods of play, Whalers 4, Bruins 2. Intermission highlights in just a moment. Play back to Wesley. Up for Burridge. Burridge over the line. Trying to move in. He's pinched on the boards. And battling there. Out of it comes Gould, but he's broken up. Racing for it, Krieger. And Ray Bourque. Bourque knocks him down. Bourque goes down. Young keeps it in. For Ferraro. Wide open and a great save by Lemlin. We may remember that one. Ferraro wide open from Young.
Very well might, Fred.
Here comes Carter over the line on Samuelson. Checked. Moves it in deep, but Mike Tomlak is there. 2 players. Rick Lee has gotten a lot of mileage out. 2 rookies. Krieger and Tomlak. They have played excellent games. Don Sweeney hit. The Galley starts it out to Don Sweeney. Breaks. Big chance. Over the line. Deep. The shot is wide. Sidorkovich forced to play it. Tomlak trying to clear it out. Hit the referee. Bounces for Young and is cleared in the Boston end. Opening minutes of play. 3rd period. 4-2 Hartford. Neely can't set up Carter. Carter keeps it in on the left wing side. Bounces into the corner. Tippett checked. Carpenter battling. Christian. Carter on the boards. Back for Peterson. The shot deflected wide. Cote around the boards. Galley gambles to keep it in. Can't. Taken at center ice now by Ladouceur. He's over the line trying to penetrate. Taken down by Peterson. And behind the net, the Bruins started out. 3 Whalers back, 3 on 3. Christian with Bob Sweeney. Back for Bob Sweeney. Goes wide for Christian. The shot out. A short side and a save by Sidorkovich. Good combination work there by 2 right-handed shots. Bob Sweeney and Christian. A penalty on Alan Peterson coming up. Interference. And a power play for Hartford. Hartford leads 4-2. 3rd period on Nesson at the Garden.
The Nissan 240SX has everything you'd expect to find in a true sports car. A 140 horsepower fuel-injected engine, advanced multi-link suspension, and rear-wheel drive. But what sets the Nissan 240SX apart is that it does something no other sports car in its class can do. Go from 0 to 60 in just under $14,000. See your nearest Nissan dealer now, where satisfaction.
Take Dave Tippett into the boards hard, and you notice Tippett did not touch the puck.
But Peterson anticipated that he would.
Right.
Good, solid, sound hockey. He gets clipped in the eye.
By the way, to update you on the condition of Dave Newell, I stuck my head in the referee's room. Between periods, Dave has an ice pack on his right shoulder. He has been diagnosed as having a torn rotator cuff of the right shoulder. And he can't remember exactly what happened.
Oh, there goes the golf game this summer.
That hurts it big time.
Ooh. Power play. Puck off the side of the net. Dug out by Verbeek. Taken by Prop. Bruins break. Maybe a 3-on-2 for Bork. Bork checked from behind by Francis. Kills time. Plays it back to Wesley. Wesley clears. Almost a 3-on-2 there, but great work by Francis to get back in the play and slow it down and not give a 3-on-2 for Boston. So Bork decided to play it back. Ferraro over the line to Francis. Francis around the boards for Verbeek. Back for Babbage. Up the boards now for Ferraro to Verbeek. Near the net. Stop and Bork clears. Well, Krieger, Young, Ladouceur, Everson. The big guns have been pretty well stopped. Francis stopped here. Another save on Verbeek. And smashed to the ice is Lemlin. A penalty maybe.
That Verbeek may have been a cheap shot. You're going to have to see this in a replay. He rattled Reggie pretty good there.
Two great stops by Lemlin.
Verbeek is gone. John Sweeney may be gone too, but Verbeek is definitely going. Hopefully Reggie Lemelin is all right. Verbeek is going to argue that Sweeney forced him into Lemelin.
No, Pat Verbeek knows what he's doing. He got pushed, but there's certain things you can do when you get muscled into the net. You could try to slow it down. Maybe the old days goaltenders used to, if you're going for the post, they used to just slide their leg out, protect you from the post, and they had the deep moorings that froze the net to the ice. They come in, they did the blocker an arm, push you away, try to keep you as a forward, break into the net, keep you away from the post.
They call Verbeek for roughing at 3:39. Watch Verbeek going in. That's Sweeney that has him tied up. Verbeek certainly could have veered off had he wanted to.
There's a check. Now Verbeek's trying to beat body position on Sweeney. There's
Elbow,
the punch.
too.
It's the punch, I think, that made the call. He punched Lemelin in the mouth, so like I said, the cheap shot was there. Now watch the punch. Baff.
Yeah, right in the job.
Right now, each team short a man. Hartford's 0 for 4 in power plays. In 58 seconds, Boston will have their 5th power play. Boston 24 shots, Hartford 14. The face-off outside the Boston blue line. 16:21 left, third period. Hartford leading 4-2. The big guns, as we say, the Francis and Verbeek's pretty well silenced, but a lot of mileage from players that maybe Rick Lee didn't expect to play that well, but they have. Todd Krieger and Mike Tomlak, a couple of rookies. And they played well defensively, too. Galley to Poulin. Out with Prop. Up for Prop. He's offside. All right. Quick time pass as he tried to cut through the defense, but the play, Poulin to Prop, is offside.
Boy, that comes from knowing each other.
Yeah.
Poulin waiting to see Prop make that little move at the blue line and try to hit him in stride. All the time he
Davey
played.
only took the one step trying to get it to Prop. He curled at the blue line. It was a must-be bang-bang play, and he had to time it at the blue line. Just didn't get away with it.
Poulin and Prop up front with Don Sweeney and Galley. Bruins not on a power play, and each team short a man. Hartford with a 2-goal lead. Shaw smartly up to Scott Young. Young on Don Sweeney. Checked by Don Sweeney, but he keeps it in. Lemlin out of the net. Around for Brian Prop. Prop up for Wesley. Poulin. Poulin with Don Sweeney going deep. Holding. All the way across. And can't connect with Prop. Bounced away from him. Shaw. This long clear. All the way down to Lemlin. He's forced to play it with Tippett moving in. And around the boards, Tippett is able to keep it in. Takes a hit. And a power play Boston now. 55 seconds left on the power play. Ray Bork starts it out. Gains the line. In for Neely. Neely forced deep. Plays it around the boards. Wesley pinching in. Has it. Wesley, the quarterback here. Holding now. Holding back all the way across. Neely can't sneak it through. Hit his stick and bounced away. Neely back for Wesley. Wesley checked deep. Gets it into Neely. Neely broke it up and cleared by Hartford. Hartford has been superb on power play defense as they check the point men. And it's down to 18 seconds left. Carter goes in the corner, has it. Carter holding for Bork. For Carter. Carter fires and misses high. Wesley. Carter, Neely. Kept in by Carter. Taken away, though, by Hartford, and they kill off the penalty without a shot. Sidorkovich has 14-13 left, third period. Neely fires one, misses. A long rebound. Samuelson getting it and clearing it out. Francis for Krieger. Over the line with Verbeek. The shot deflected high into the stands at a faceoff.
New England College. Look, I guess we'll talk about that later.
4-2 Hartford. Back in a moment, third period on Nesson.
Here's Ladouceur trying to gain the red line. He knows Neely's there. You can see he took a little pink. Damn nearly put him in the penalty box.
Nearly put him on Mike Kramer, our cameraman, down that area.
The draw back to Galley. 13:55 left, third period. 4-2 Hartford. Bruins 0 for 5 in power plays. Verbeek checked behind the net by Galley. In the corner. Still kept in. Verbeek and Galley. Krieger buzzing around. Don Sweet. Krieger gets it. Puts it in front. Rolls back. Misfired by Babbage. Bruins can't clear it. Kept in by Hartford. Now Poulin. Poulin starts it away. In the center ice. Krieger takes down Galley behind the play. Poulin broken up. Gets it again. Tries to put it in front. Goes to the corner. Poulin. Burridge wheels off the corner. Back to the left point. Don Sweeney fakes by Scott Young. Fires. Blocked by Babbage. And a high stick called here against Hartford and a face-off now.
Nice
to
move by
the right.
Nice move by Don Sweeney to beat his man.
Byers battling and holding. Face-off call.
Well, the Whalers were willing to let the clock run out if need be, if a Bruin wasn't going to touch the puck. And they're arguing that Rob Schuck should not have blown that dead.
What he did, it was a high stick. Picked out of the air by Byers. Byers touches it. Boom, it's outside the blue line. But what he did, when Byers waits, right here he's going to poke at it. Prior to that, knocked it down right there. Now he goes and he knows that, so he just hovers around it waiting for a Whaler to touch it. They weren't the aggressor. They could have touched it, and nobody does. So
7 minutes played in the third period. The Bruins 3 shots, Hartford 3 shots in this period. Bob Sweeney is out there. Prop Byers. Mike Milbury using key players a lot, such as Bork, Bob Sweeney, Prop, Poulin, backward.
There's no doubt about it. Hartford just sitting on this one, waiting for a Bruin mistake.
Byers clears it out. Bob Sweeney wraps it, but it deflects into the stands, and the face-off call at center ice. And
he mentioned that in your conference, 1st and 8, it's a tough situation to be faced with a club as good as the Whalers when you win first place.
Carter trying to move in, stopped. Bork gets it up for Neely. Neely for Carter, he missed it, and Cunningworth has it. Ex-Sabre, ex-Winnipeg Jet. He's played a strong game. Out comes Weimer. The clear-in. Sidorkovich able to handle it, trying to clear it out. Neely trying to check it, takes the hit, gives it to Bork. Bork fires. Deflected by Jennings. A big block by Jennings as he got a piece of it. And the face-off in the Hartford zone. It deflected into the stands.
Dave, throughout the game as it's been going on, it's just that the breaks are not going their way. You got 12 minutes to do something about it.
Bob Sweeney with Byers and with Prop. Cleared by Corriveau. Jim Weimer winding up. Hartford changes up. Bork fires in from the right wing side. Cote back around the board, stopped by Prop. Behind the net. Byers trying to swing it in front. Yeah, goes to Bork. Bork check, cuts away, fires one. It is blocked by Ferraro. Strong defensive work by Hartford. Bork breaks it up. Bob Sweeney puts it in front. Rolls now for Weimer. Way in. Holding. Goes behind the net. Trying to stuff it in. Didn't work. Prop trying to get it. It's in front. Cleared away. And rolled by Ray Bork. Jim Weimer on that bid. Bork gets it up for Bob Sweeney. Can't set up Christian. Back for it goes Ulf Samuelsson. Checked on the play, but Babbage covers it. Babbage gets it out for Ferraro. Cleared in the Boston end. 9 minutes into period number 3. 4-2 Hartford. Burridge on Samuelsson. Cuts inside. Tries to get it in front. Can't. Big play there by Burridge. Back up. Burridge trying to get it. Takes down a man. Kept in by Wesley. A shot. Save. Christian. A save by Sedorkovic. We may remember that one.
Save of the night. Save of the night. Dave Christian sitting right there on the crease with the rebound. Tried to stuff it right back down, and Sedorkovic pulled it away with the glove.
Perfect example of the break's not going your way. The rebound comes to Christian. He doesn't get it up. Sedorkovic. The Bruins still trying down low, what you got to do. Sedorkovic is down. He's let 2 goals in upstairs.
But the man who started all that was
Right
Randy
here.
Burridge.
Right, and on the rebound, he gets it, just fires it right into Sedorkovic's gloves. That's called snake bit. Nothing you can do about that. Peter Sedorkovic has come up very big tonight.
What a move by Burridge. Inside Samuelsson. Draw back. Wesley wraps it to Burridge behind the net. He's checked. Everson back for Carvo. He's checked. Galley kicks it free. And out comes Jennings. And clears it in the Boston end. 27 shots for Boston in the game. 14 Whalers. Whalers lead 4-2. No scoring third period. Burridge for Poulin. Poulin can't get it. Sedorkovic trying to clear it out. Cut in. Christian. Poulin knocked down. And with it, Tom Lack. The rookie comes out to center ice. Fires in the Boston end. Ray Bork. Up the boards. Wesley checked by Ferraro. Galley, rather. Galley back to get it. Now to Ray Bork. Bork, center ice. Can't make the play to Neely over the line. Cunnyworth clears it back in. Hartford defending magnificently in the third period. Here's one right in front. The save on the turnaround. Cunnyworth had a chance, and out comes Carpenter. 3-on-3. Carpenter over the line. Drops it for Don Sweeney in. Backhander. Blocked. Never reached the net. Lavasura gets it. Boy, Don Sweeney had a great chance there. It's up to Cunnyworth on Weimer. 1-on-1. He cuts in front. Leaves it for Tippett. Tippett checked by Don Sweeney, who'll get back. And Don Sweeney starts it out. His pass eludes everybody. 9 minutes left in the third period. The Whalers protecting well a 4-2 lead with tremendous play all over the ice. Forechecking now, Francis. It's out for Prop. Prop checked on the play. Wesley starts it for Boston. Whalers forecheck deeply. Samuelsson breaks up Byers and works it in the Boston corner. Wesley back. Krieger hits him. Weimer up for Byers. He's hit. Samuelsson fires it in. Francis shot. Save Lemlin. Francis behind the net. Checked by Weimer. Trying to put it in front. Weimer trying to wrap him up. The puck is loose. And out comes Wesley. For Prop. Prop with Byers. Prop is broken up by Samuelsson. The puck is cleared away. Back comes Prop over the line with Galley. Galley along the line. Leaves it there for Don Sweeney. Saved by Sedorkovic. Left glove on the shot by Don Sweeney. Bob Sweeney keeps it in. Near the net to Prop behind the net. Knocked down. Scott Young trying to clear it. Don Sweeney kept it in. Don Sweeney to Bob Sweeney. In deep for Prop. Put it in front, but no Bruin there. And 7:40 left. The Whalers, Ferraro breaks it out. 4-2 Hartford. 29 shots Boston, 16 for the Whalers. Back comes Burridge now with Poulin over the line. Burridge along the line. A shot and a save, Sedorkovic. Pounces on the rebound. A good play by Burridge. 4-2 Hartford, third period. on Nesson at the Garden. There are the total shots, and in the third period, 8 for Boston, 5 for Hartford. 7:22 left, third period. The face-off to the right of Sidorkovich after he smothered the shot by Randy Burridge. Poulin is out there. Burridge on the left, Christian on the right, with Bork and Wesley. Hartford leads by 2. And the face-off coming up. Everson taking his time. It's back for Wesley. Quick shot blocked by Sidorkovich. Back for Wesley again, left point. Clears to the backboards. Poulin there. Swings it in front. Nobody can get a handle to it. Wesley does now, holding. His pass is blocked, intended for Raybourne. And Shaw broke that up. And Tippett drops it in the Boston end.
Great play there by Wesley. Great defensive play by the...
Burridge back. Christian over the line. Everybody back. Screen shot. Saves Sidorkovich. Wrist shot by Dave Christian. And the face-off now to the left of Sidorkovich. 4-2 Hartford in the third period on Nesson at Boston Garden. Coming up, Carpenter and Francis. 6:50 left, third period. 4-2 Hartford. Francis wins it for Cote. And the clear out. No icing. Goals by Krieger, Everson, Young, and Ladouceur for Boston. Neely and Carpenter. Here comes Neely over the line. He also has an assist. His pass is checked by a Hartford player, Ladouceur, and it deflects into the stands, and the face-off in the Hartford zone. But that's the way Hartford has been on top of Boston, as the Bruins at one point were down 4-1. Now it's 4-2. But Hartford not allowing too many good chances, and anything that's good or bad chance Sidorkovich has handled in the third period. Face-off now in the Hartford zone with 6:31 left.
Here's Dave Newell, right arm in the sling, and he was in a lot of pain and still is.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have a tough night sleeping. There'll be no doubt about that. That's sore.
Had to leave the game, second period. Rob Schick has replaced him.
Rob Schick doesn't seem to be calling anything in the third period, letting it go on both sides.
Boston with 5 power plays. They're 0 for 5. Hartford 0 for 4. Carpenter and Everson. Everson wins it for Cote. Everson and Francis have been excellent on face-offs. Bruins keep it in, though. Galleys passes into the corner. Carpenter there in front, and jammed on the play and knocked down is Carter. Oh, he was just smothered. Never got the pass, and Everson just rolls it in the Boston end. Back for Galley. Now he's checked. Everson gets it in the corner. Puck loose. Kept in by Tippett. Hartford killing valuable time for Boston in the Boston zone. And the faceoff called outside the line, but it's down to 5:53 left here in period number 3.
Stay with Nesson for game 2 of this Bruins Whalers series. Saturday night at 7 o'clock. As always, Tom Larson starts things off with Bruins Digest 1/2 hour before the drop of the puck. Then sit back and enjoy all the playoff action. That's game 2, Saturday night at 7, right here on Nesson. Your ticket to Bruins Stanley Cup hockey.
Man in the middle right there with the gray tie, Emil the Cat Francis. New York Ranger legend, general manager, president, St. Louis Blues, over in Hartford.
Nemesis of Derek Sanderson when Derek played for the Bruins, but not when Derek played for the Rangers, right?
No, no better friend than a converted enemy.
Babbage kicks it in deep. Bork with it. Bork starts it out. They've been checking him closely, moving right on him, and this pays off as Tomlak breaks it up. And for a rookie, Tomlak's turned in a fine game. He set up a key goal. If this score stands up and Hartford wins, the decision came at the start of the second period when Hartford scored on their first 3 shots by Everson, Young, and Ladouceur. In between came a goal by Neely, but Ladouceur made it 4-1. Then Carpenter scored from Neely at 15:46. That's it. Boston 32 shots, Hartford 16. Sidorkovich, he has playoff experience, but not much. Had it last year.
Now the Bruins are running out of time.
Francis out there with Tomlak and Verbeek. So Tomlak has been promoted as far as lining up. Neely trying to come out. He's checked on the play. Tenacious forechecking. Steal by Francis. Verbeek broken up. Boy, Verbeek on a quick steal by Francis, but blocked by Wesley.
Wesley responded to that very quickly, got down to block the shot.
Tomlak very solid. Both have played well for Hartford. Ray Bourque starts it out. Up for Bob Sweeney. Off for Baez. Baez and Samuelson. Rolls it in deep. Sidorkovich loves to come out of that net. Bruins fight for it. Poked away by the Whalers. Bourque trying to keep it in. Baez pass is stopped by Francis. Out to Verbeek. And just dropped in the Boston zone. Krieger upended in a collision with Lemlin and Bourque. And out comes Baez. 3 men back. 4 men back. Along the line, he drops it for Galley. Check. Don Sweeney. Check. And breaking away, Scott Young. Scott Young. Checked by Don Sweeney. But gets it to Tomlak. Rolls into Lemlin. Knocks it away for Don Sweeney. Out now for Poulin on Jennings. Cuts in front. Gives it off for a shot by Christian and a blocker save by Sidorkovich. Christian's had a couple of scoring bids for the Bruins. In the third period. Out of it. Quick shot and a save. And blocked in front on Don Sweeney as he was set out. 4 minutes left. A 2-goal lead for Hartford. Ferrero. Stopped by Lemlin. Out now comes Poulin. He drops it in the corner. Back is Cote. Can't clear it out. Wesley dries it up. Cleared away by the Whalers. Honeyworth. Driven back in by Wesley. 3:39 left. 4-2 Hartford. They started with a 2-goal lead in the third period and have checked mightily. Bruins have mustered 11 shots. This is Carter trying to come out. Carpenter now up for Neely. Neely checked immediately by Everson. And they fire it back in the Boston end, and Rick Lee makes quick changes. Neely for Bourque. Bourque away. Wesley clears it in. Back is Babbage. Around the board, stopped by Neely. Neely. Carpenter. Back for Galley. Screen shot very wide. Verbeek can't clear it out. Kept in by Wesley for Carpenter. Carter, rather. Carter checked by Babbage. Neely digs it free. Neely checked in the corner. Around the boards, it's knocked out by Samuelson. 2:42 left. Carpenter back for it. 4-2 Hartford. Carter trying to get in. I tell you, there's no room at that blue line. Tomlak stopped him. And the faceoff.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Budweiser, the king of beers, who reminds you it makes good sense to drink responsibly. Know when to say when. And by your New England area Century 21 offices. Put your trust in #1, Century 21. And by Nissan, building cars for people who want more than just a means of getting from here to there. Nissan, built for the human race. And by Sullivan Tire Family Car Care Centers, because family spirit is what Sullivan is all about.
And the faceoff outside the Hartford blue line with 2:33 left. Mike Milbury behind the Boston bench. Hartford has done a magnificent job in the third period. 11 shots by Boston, but a couple of near misses. Sidorkovich able to handle them. And that 4-2 lead, well protected by Hartford. Excellent defensive work. Good forechecking.
Great forechecking, great skating. They came in here, weren't going to put on a show, just going to work hard and wait for the chances. They've done extremely well.
Don Sweeney clears it in. Back first is Shaw. And he gets it up to Ferraro, and it's out of the zone. Ferraro stopped by Galley. Galley trying to move, can't do it. Knocked away by Shaw. Don Sweeney trying to get away from the forechecker. Up for Bob Sweeney. Out for Christian. He's over the line. Drops it for Galley. Galley a shot. Knocked down and cleared by Jennings. Arguing about the call, or maybe where the faceoff. Well, the faceoff's in the zone. Tippett arguing with Schick. And for Boston, a power play. Boston trailing 4-2. Prop had it. Tried to drop it back.
That was the right idea. That's been hitting feet all night long. That was a great play by Prop. Hits the foot.
Around the board, Samuelson checked on the play. Able to clear it out, though, as he gets possession. Bruins need a quick goal and then a quick goal. They're down by 2. Bruins keep it in on the boards. Whalers. Everson just covers up and gets a face-off. The last face-off almost won. Carpenter were able to just tip it, and it was Prop trying to drop it back, and it hit a Whaler skate, and that was it.
And Ray Bork was back there all alone, 30 feet of ice to do whatever he wanted with it. Puck not bouncing for the Bruins, and they deservedly so. The Hartford Whalers are playing an extremely good hockey game. They've come to hustle, they've come to check. They've pretty well stayed out of the box, but played it pretty clean and tough.
For the power play, Mike Milbury sends out Carpenter, Carter, Neely, Galley, and Bork. 1:38 left, third period, 4-2. The Whalers and a power play for Boston. Everson and Carpenter. Carpenter gets it for Neely, for Bork. Shot. Wide off the back and into the back of the net, and the faceoff called outside the line. Ray Bork got it as Carpenter won the faceoff. To Neely, to Bork, the shot wide and then into the back of the net, and that forces the faceoff outside the line. Specialty teams a key. Hartford's penalty killing, excellent. This is the 6th power play of the game for the Bruins. Overall, 33 shots to 17 for Boston. Ray Bork is talking things over now with Schick about that call, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
But comes off the backboards into the back of the net. That is the call if it's made by the opponent. Francis out there now with Verbeek. Bork clearing him. Back is Shaw. Drills it. Not out. Kept in by Bork. Check. Just able to keep it in. Across for Galley on a great play. Galley back for Bork. Bork shot. Blocked in front. Tried to look for a redirection. And this one is cleared by Jennings.
Nothing going right for the Bruins. All night long, that's the story.
Out comes Galley. A minute left in the game. 4-2 Hartford. They are short-handed. Carter into the corner. Back for Bork. Up for Prop. In deep for Carpenter. To Carter. The shot blocked as the Bruins passed it well and set it up. Now it is taken by the Whalers. Cleared down. Empty net for Boston, and that one missed. 35 seconds left. Galley fires it back in. Extra attacker on for Boston. Poulin puts it in front. Knocked away. Bork with it. A shot blocked. Loose. Carter a shot. Save! Score! Poulin! Wrapped in the rebound with 22 seconds left. Bruins taking Lemlin out, and they make it 4-3, but only 22 seconds left in the game. Dave Poulin on the rebound of the John Carter shot.
But also, the key play here is everybody tries to get out of John Carter's way. That's a Bruin. And the puck comes to him. Brian Prop slides, moves his legs. Neely jumps. Rebound goes to Poulin.
In point of fact, Boston, that's a power play goal for Dave Poulin, the assist to John Carter at 1938. The Bruins had a 2-man advantage there because Lemlin was out of the net in the final minute. And Poulin put in the rebound. It is 4-3 Hartford. And the Bruins up to 36 shots to 17 for Hartford. But the Whalers 22 seconds away from wrapping it up. And he has to leave Lemlin out, just go all out.
Oh yeah, you can't. If you put Reggie back in, you could use the trailer off the bench. That would be extremely difficult for any Whaler to pick up. But you'd have to have total, complete possession of the puck. This way, from the face-off, you want that extra body out there to steal the puck. Right here, Carter in the slot. Poulin nearly jumps out of the way. Sidorkiewicz doesn't see it till late. Poulin gets the rebound.
22 seconds left. Lemlin stays out. Whether you win the face-off or not, you got to pour it in that Hartford zone and hope you can get a shot and hope you can get a goal. Hartford leads 4-3.
Everybody here looking for a miracle. It's happened before, but
Bork, the lone man. Evason is there. It's back to Bork. Fires it. Tipped wide by Sidorkiewicz. He's trying to clear it. Does. Great play by Sidorkiewicz. All the way to the Boston end. No icing. Bork fires up the middle. Shaw able to get it. Clear it away. Cleared in now. 2 seconds. 1. The Hartford Whalers win game number 1. They salute Sidorkiewicz. 36 shots for Boston. Sidorkiewicz beaten on 3 of them. That last one a power play goal by the Bruins. But that explosion in the second period for Hartford when they made it 4-1. They then made it stand up. And the final score here at Boston Garden, Hartford 4 and Boston 3. And we'll have the recap in just a minute.